Good day, students. Today we're going to look at the solution to number 9 in chapter 2 of book 1, math 1026, of course, page 108. Alright, page 108. Now, what it's asking us to do is determine how many solutions this system of equations has. So how many solutions? How many? Okay, now there's only three choices with how many solutions. When we graph two lines, they either intersect, right, choice 1, at one point, meaning one solution. Okay, they don't intersect at all. There's no points of intersection. Okay, which means they are parallel lines. Okay, therefore there's no solutions. And a third choice is if they are the same line or coincident lines, and therefore they overlap right on top of each other, and there are many ordered pairs that would work, so we say there's many solutions. So our choices are 1, none, right, and many. So how do we determine how many solutions? When you're asked for how many, okay, you want to examine the slopes and the y-intercepts. If you look at the slopes and the y-intercepts of both equations, that's how you tell how many solutions. It's not asking you to find the solution, it's asking you how many. So if we take the first equation, 5x minus 3y equals 15, find the slope and y-intercept for that, which is a skill you should now be good at, right? Because we're just solving for y to determine the slope and y-intercept. Of course, so the first step is we move that 5x over, right? And that becomes negative 5x. Then we divide everything by negative 3, which is the coefficient of the y term, to isolate the y value, right? We want to get y by itself. So this is negative over negative, remember, so that's positive 5 over 3x. Positive divided by negative, that's negative 5. So our first slope is what? What's our first slope? Our first slope we've encountered, we'll call it m1. Slope 1 is 5/3. And this first y-intercept now, of course, is the value here, which is negative 5. Now you repeat that process, of course, for the other equation. The other equation is 10x subtract 6y equals 12. And solving this one for y, same process. Alright, so we divide now by negative 6. Negative 10x divided by negative 6. And reduce as well. So we end up with negative 10 over negative 6. First of all, negative over negative, positive again. Divide each by 2, that reduces to 5 over 3x. 12 divided by negative 6, of course, is negative 2. And then again, you examine the slope of this. So our second slope is 5/3. Our second y-intercept is negative 2. Alright, let's compare these now. So if I compare the slopes, what do you notice? The slopes are equal, right? Same slope, 5/3. If I compare the y-intercepts, the slopes are different. And that, of course, means when you graph this, alright, because we have different y-intercepts and equal slopes, these are going to be parallel lines, right? And I can illustrate with a quick drawing. Okay, so if I sketch these two lines, okay, and I'll just go back to a pen. So let's say my first one has a slope of, or y-intercept of negative 5. So here's negative 5, positive 5, go up 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, go across 3, slope is 3. So there's my first line. I'll do a rough sketch of that. Okay, and if I graph the second line, Okay, my y-intercept is -2, which is right here. Now when I go up 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and across 1, 2, 3, I get a line that's parallel to the other one. And as you can see, even with this rough sketch, we have parallel lines. Therefore, they never intersect. Therefore, there is no solution to this system. So parallel lines give you no solution. And that's the solution to number 9 on page 108.